Lads, I'm back. I'm finally here after 700 years of not uploading. I've finally made my return. How the fuck are you all doing? I know almost all of you will click on this and think to yourself, who the hell is Sponkaroo? Why am I stunned for this guy? And to that I say, I haven't got a fucking clue. But just sit back, relax, grab a snack, and let me tell you about a game that I've been playing recently. Many of you guys have probably seen this game from Habby already, but I swear to God, if I wasn't so busy doing very important things, then I would have beaten him to making the video. For all three of you that don't know, I'm going to be talking about a game called Vertigo 2, and why it is on the upper echelon of VR games with great titles like Boneworks, Beat Saber, and Boobs VR. Now, where do I begin with this game? I think a good place to start is probably that it's made by one person. Yeah, seriously, one person. Whilst I find it hard to pull myself out of bed in the morning, this guy's over here making an absolute solid game that plays better than 90% of AAA VR titles. I mean seriously, this game has actual physics. How many games can you name that isn't Bonerworks or Boner Lab that have put in the effort to actually have your hands not clip through objects and make things actually interactable? The answer is hardly any of them. I'm not even joking, you can take almost all big budget VR games and almost all of them haven't put any effort into this. For example, Fallout and Skyrim, Bethesda's a multi-million-dollar company, and they couldn't even be bothered to put some thought into physics interactions. Now back onto Vertigo. The thing that makes this game stand out amongst all the dirty slop that gets released in the Steam VR section,
what the fuck is this piece of shit?
Is that you can actually tell this man really loves and plays VR. Now you may be thinking, how the hell do I know that? It's because he hits all the things I'd like in a VR title that's missing from most other games. For example, there was one mission where I had to actually take control of a crane and pick up containers to progress through the level. There's upgrade stations that can be used to get attachments for your guns as a reward for exploring. There's boss fights, like actual boss fights, with real mechanics and attacks to dodge. It's just a breath of fresh air to actually play someone that isn't afraid to try new things and be a bit out of the ordinary. Like these enemies, they're all so unique and stand out from a mile away. All of them have their own quirks, and some of them are cute.
Aw, he's so cute.
Some are downright terrifying.
Oh my god, what the fuck is—
And others are just hella fucking sus.
It's the spot. Oh, that was lovely. Alright, a deal's a deal. I'll open.
From the very start, I knew I'd like this game. It doesn't take itself too seriously, it's funny, lighthearted, and just an all-round fun time. I also want to touch on the environments in this game too. This game looks great. I think the developer really understands what makes a VR game look good. It's not about graphics or level of detail, it is about art direction and the diverse areas you're put through that make VR games beautiful and memorable. I also love the fact that this game never tells you where to go or fills the screen with hints or pop-ups. It tells everything with the environment and guides you through a linear path, but always makes it feel like you're exploring rather than following an objective. This game is also not afraid to be quite difficult. You need to be constantly switching weapons as your ammo needs to regenerate after you reload a couple times, and this keeps it feeling fresh and fast-paced. To be honest, the hardest thing I found in the game was to close the doors of the first aid machines without having a fucking mental breakdown. But of course this game is not without its flaws. The main one being that there's no real platforming or climbing. Instead, you have sections that you complete by teleporting, which to be honest feels quite cheap and pulls me out of the experience. The same happens when fighting bosses. You need to use the teleport as a dodge, which leaves me feeling like I've cheated a little bit, because I just whiz past any of their attacks. That is easily overlooked, because all other aspects are done so well. I haven't even mentioned the fact that there's a sandbox mode and a level editor so you can play other users' levels. It is seriously impressive what this developer has managed to accomplish in this game, considering he's the only one working on it. It's incredible how devoted he must have been, and the passion shows in an amazing game. If you have some extra money, or you're looking for another VR game to pick up, I wholeheartedly recommend that you pick this game up and give it a go. Anyways, that's about all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it made you smile even just a tiny bit. And if this is your first time watching me, then if you like the video, then like it and subscribe or whatever you want to do. And if I don't see you again, then I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and have a nice life. Bye bye.